Imagine when you're born to stand out. Hello guys, welcome back today to another video on this channel, and in today's video I am here with a tremendously uplifting and an outstanding book. This book is really special to me, and it's a remarkable book and an eye-opener that tells us that we shouldn't hurt people or humiliate people by their physical appearances. So the wonderful book which I've been talking about is none other than Wonder itself. Did you get it? Yes, Wonder by J Palacio. This is an incredibly charming, brutal and a brilliant book. J Palacio is an amazing author. This is the first book written by her and it's already the international bestseller. And now let us talk a little bit more about the book. So the writing style of the book is what I love the most in this book. It just doesn't go in one perspective. It doesn't go in the main character's perspective. It goes in all other characters' perspective, which tells us not only the troubles faced by the main character, but the troubles faced by the other characters too. We get a little bit more information about the other characters. So I like that way. And now, the cover design of this book is the main attraction of this book. I know it's just blank, it's a face and the eye and title Wonder, but when I see it, I get curious and I think, what is in this book? And I love this cover design. I'm lucky to get this edition of this book because this includes the Julian chapter. This is kind of a series. Now, without any further ado, let's say just hop into this book. So the main character of this book is August Pullman, Augie. Augie is a 10-year-old kid and he's just like any other ordinary kid. But his face is not ordinary. He has this mandibulofacial dysostosis and this disease and another syndrome, both of them morphed together and they formed another disease which is so rare that it doesn't even have a name. And this disease is the reason why his face is not ordinary. Here, I want to read a passage from this book for you all in which he describes himself. So, here we go. I know I'm not an ordinary 10-year-old kid. I mean, sure, I do ordinary things. I eat ice cream, I ride my bike, I play ball, I have an Xbox. Stuff like that makes me ordinary, I guess. And I feel ordinary inside. But I know ordinary kids don't make other ordinary kids run away screaming in the playgrounds. I know ordinary kids don't get stared at wherever they go. If I found a magic lamp and I could have one wish, I would wish that I had a normal face that no one ever noticed at all. I would wish that I could walk down the street without people seeing me and then doing that look away thing. Here's what I think. The only reason I'm not ordinary is because no one else sees me that way. My name is August, by the way. I won't describe what I look like. Whatever you're thinking, it's probably the worst. So this is the description of August. August, as you know, his face is not ordinary. And he has never been to a real school before. And he never wants to. That's not because of his face. It's because he always gets ill. He had 27 surgeries since he was born. Yes, 27 surgeries. That's a really huge number for a 10-year-old. And the major surgeries were before the age of 4. But he was a really brave and a courageous boy and he faced all of them. His mother homeschools him and she doesn't think that she can homeschool him forever. And she wants him to join a real school. And she made him join to a nearby school and it was Beecher Prep. Everyone were rude to August and in spite of all the humiliations, he went ahead. He never gave up school and with the help of his family support, he always stayed in his goal. And his mother always boosted him up with a statement that if you don't like the place where you are in, always imagine the place where you wanna be. I love this statement. And he always attract the teachers by his intelligence, and he was really, really smart. He was smarter than any kid in the class. And yeah, August had a friend before who was Christopher, but now he moved far away, and now August is a kind of lonely guy. But his sister and his family, he always loves staying with them. He gets a friend in the school who is Jackville. Jackville was really friendly with him, and he always enjoyed spending time with him. But it turns out Jackville was faking to be a friend with him. Mr. Tushman, who is the middle school director, appointed Jackville to be a welcome buddy to August. And since then, he was faking to be a friend. But the truth got finally leaked in the Halloween when August told Jackville that he was coming as Boba Fett. So August was really into Star Wars things and stuff, and Boba Fett was his really favorite character. And he was coming as Boba Fett, but the costume had so many zips, and that's the reason why he was in a hurry, and that's why he wore last year's costume, which was Bleeding Scream. Actually, Bleeding Scream was a cool costume because it had a fake blood oozing from the mouth. And when he went there, Halloween is August's most favorite festival. He always stands upright and he high-fives everyone. That's the happiest moment for him because he is allowed to wear a mask and nobody can see his face. When he went there, he saw Jackville hanging out with Julian and his gang. Yes, Julian from the book, the Julian chapter. So Julian, you can call him as a school bully, and Jackville told a really rude thing about August, and he thought that August wasn't hearing it, but August was just beside him as Bleeding Scream, and from that time, August stopped being a friend with Jack. And then Summer became a friend with August, but August still thought that she was also appointed by Mr. Tushman, but it turns out she wasn't. She just felt bad for August and she wanted him not to be lonely, and she wanted a good friend actually. So here comes the main highlight of the year, the nature picnic. At the nature picnic, August really enjoyed because everyone accepted him as their friend, and he had many happy moments. While returning from the picnic, his mother and father were eagerly waiting to receive him because he has been staying away for a whole day without them, and they were a bit worried what would have happened. But to their unexpectation, August was really happy. He was hopping around and saying goodbyes to each and every one of his friends, and his mother and father were really happy. And here comes the graduation. In the graduation, everyone receives an award. Like Summer receives an award for creative writing. And guess what Augie has received? Augie has received the most prestigious award, the Henry Ward Beecher Award, for the notable work which he has done. His quiet soul has been fighting, and he deserves this award. So Mr. Brown, who is August's English teacher, always gives a precept at the starting of the month, and he gave an assignment for everyone to write their own precept in summer vacation. What is this precept, by the way? So this precept is kind of a motto, and it is also a sentence from your fortune cookie, and now he wants everyone to write their own precept. And guess what Augie has written? Augie wrote that each and every person in the world should receive a standing ovation because we all overcome the world. That's a really amazing precept which he wrote, and I want to tell another precept of another person. Yes, who is this person? Are you curious? So this person is the main bully of the school. Yes, I hope you have got it. It's Julian. Julian has written that sometimes it's good to start over. What is the meaning of his precept? If you have a question, let me answer that. So sometimes it's good to start over. He accepts that he had been really rude to August, and now he wants to undo all his mistakes. He wants to start over and he doesn't want to do that mistake again. So this is the conclusion of this book, and I conclude this video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a big thumbs up to this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn on this post notification so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video on this channel. And I'll meet you guys in my next video. Till then, goodbye.